I think you shouldn't have plotted them like that. Why you put two non-dancers together? Later they tag team wrong Then the one ask each other, then both wrong answers also.
TheSmartLocal.com.
You've heard our singers sing. Now watch our dancers dance and see how they fare up in today's episode of Rated.
Hi, I'm Andrew Chua, freelance dancer and choreographer from Singapore. I'm currently the founder of Limited Edition Dance SG.
Who talk behind my back? The bitch knew better than to let me hear. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shape.
I think really the biggest achievement would be forming this street crew all by myself and with my dancers, of course, for a good 13 years now. And it's sustaining without any fundings, without anything. We're just a street crew.
Do you have any experience with that? Wow, Kallang Wave counted.
What?
The only dance that I can do is like cheerleading because I did cheerleading when I was in JC.
I have experience in dance. In fact, I've been dancing for 19 years already. Previously, I was trained in Chinese dance before I moved on to street dance from poly onwards.
Yes, very long ago. When I was in school, when I was in student days. But secondary school, it was like Chinese dance, modern dance. From JC onwards, then I did more hip hop.
I wouldn't say I have a lot of proper dance experience or that I learned dance officially. However, I ever dabbled a little bit in like Latin. I think my only dance experience was that I was in dance club in JC. But we did like a variety of things like modern, cultural, contempt, and a slight bit of like hip hop and stuff just for fun.
I can say I have, but I won't say professionally trained lah.
Not much experience other than the few shoots that I've done for TSL where they made me dance.
Yes, but it's nothing professional. It's all like friendly beginner kind of experiences.
I've been dancing for roughly 11, 12 years.
I was in dance CCA back in poly for 3 years.
Wow. Hey, I haven't danced in 10 years, man. 3? Over 10?
I think I'll rate myself like a 4 or 4 to 5, like that, around there. Yeah.
I do not know how to dance properly, but I would say that my enthusiasm and my energy can kind of I would say 2 out of 10.
I would say my dancing skill 0, but my enthusiasm will probably cover up for that. I would say like a 4 upon 10 if I were to be hyper optimistic to the point whereby I bluff myself.
Okay, I gotta be humble, so I'll rate my dance as 8 upon 10.
Now, 5 out of 10.
As of now, I think it's only like 1.
Oh. Okay, I think I'm a 6 out of 10.
I will never call myself a dancer. I give myself like a 2.
For today's episode of Rated, we invited a professional dancer to rate our dancing skills by teaching our participants a short choreography that they will need to learn in 1 hour. And this is what they will be dancing.
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, ayy, and this one is for the champion. I ain't lost since I began, yo. Funny how you said it was the year, yo. Then I went did it again, yo. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. Don't run from nothing, dog. Get your soul, just tell them ain't laying low. Action.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Chua. I'm a freelance dancer and choreographer. I'm also the founder and lead choreographer for Limited Edition SG.
Limited edition, the sell sneakers one.
Who haven't danced before in their life? Like never, like zero experience. You? Just you? Really? Only one
I'm
of
the
you?
only brave one here.
The choreo isn't that tough, it's just crazy tough. But I guess that's the point of it, right? For you to like kind of learn from a professional dancer, which is me. So the song we'll be dancing to is Lil Nas X, featuring Jack Harlow, Industry Baby. It's one of his latest singles, so I think it's gonna be cute. Alright, so let's go for it. We're gonna go straight into the choreo. We're gonna go with right leg forward. 1, 2, bounce 2 times, smack it over with your right hand. Left knee comes up, step it on end, step out your right leg and roll to your right 2 times. Okay, so one more time. You go forward, right leg. 1, 2, whack, and roll, roll. Okay, so it goes left, right, and think about the bouncing when it comes to this. So a little bit of bounce. That is not bouncing. So you one thing, this song it's very strong and it's very fierce and it's very empowering-ish. So when you're doing it, you kind of have to have a little bit more confidence, okay? So one more time, without the music and without me doing it, okay? Just try it. 5, 6, 7, go, and right, and click, and roll, roll, click, and left, right, ish. So after the kick, goes open up, okay? One more time. What?
Wait a minute.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face.
The challenge: perform the dance choreography and add your own flavor to it. Judging criteria will be based on performance value, teamwork, and synchronization. The participants will be divided into 3 teams. Let's see how they're doing.
Stress.
Hello, we are Pinkland.
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion. Ain't lost since I began, yo. Funny how you said it was the year, yo. Then I went did it again, yo. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. Get your soul, just tell him I ain't laying low. You was never really rooting for me anyway. When I'm back up at the top, I wanna hear you say,
Hello, we are the
OLs! Shenton Way is the only way. CBD power.
I love Starbucks.
Yeah, I love my boss. We are all friends with HR.
baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion. Ain't lost since I began, yo. Funny how you said it was the year, yo. Then I went did it again, yo. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. All run from nothing, dog.
What's coming?
Hello, we are
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion. Ain't lost since I began, yo. Funny how you said it was the year, yo. Then I went did it again, yo. I told you I'll get your soul. Just tell him I ain't laying low. You was never really rooting for me anyway. When I'm back up at the top, I wanna hear you say.
Hello, Pink Black. Pink Black. Yeah, how do you feel about the performance just now? Fine. It's I. Your overall performance was okay. It could have like done a lot much more better, I feel. Your preparation for the start, it's really like not really a nice one-ish. In my honest point of view, I think like that bending for that starting, why not start from literally on the ground and come up? You know, it gets a better, stronger on that one rather than just like that and just coming up. I think maybe you could work on that a little bit more. Your techniques, I think if you're gonna try doing a more technical thing like a turn, you know, a simple pirouette or anything like that, then it has to be more stable. And when you're doing something technical, it should be properly done. Your synergy, you have no team synergy. So the two of you were like, rah, 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 you were so all out and all that. Then you have one K-pop girl at the side there. It's very off-brand, you see? So maybe what you could do is you could shift the things around. So put her in the center and you two are like, you know, so the energy level is constant throughout. I think, yeah, that's one thing. Larry, you like a little bit of control, I feel. Like, if you control your steps a little bit more, it might be a bit more to it. Overall, I'll give y'all a 7 out of 10. Yeah. Hi, OLs. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get straight to it. I think I love the performance. It's a lot of like character to it. But I think one thing you should take note is like when the choreographer is telling you what kind of vibe I want from the start, which means a little bit more serious, a little bit more, you know, serious and relaxed, and it's still hip-hop-ish. So doing a character kind of story kind of thing, I think it's safe-ish, but not advisable. Yeah, but luckily for you, when it comes to that dance part, you do still dance it. So you're still focusing on that, which is good. You don't just throw it out the window. Stop smiling lah. I look at you and yeah, you're so gonna. Starting choreography, I think that you were a bit too safe, which is fine because technically you're not really dancers like me. So, you know, yeah, so I think that's fine. It's good that you were safe because that is where you score higher for synchronization. For Sam, your hair came out on the first 8, so might as well don't need lah, right?
But I must like team spirit a bit the first 8.
So the first 2 poses only lah. Sure. Okay, so if you're doing, like example, if you're doing props, I think it's very carefully do it, yeah, and then make sure it's pleasingly taken out also-ish. I'll give you a 10 out of 10. Hi Team Crazy. How did you feel? Do you feel good? Do you like it? Do you like my choreo? It's gonna help judge. Okay, good. Good answer. So anyways, let me get straight to it. You have a very good intro. Everything is very clean and I like how you incorporate more modern choreography into that. So like it has that modern touch to it, which is nice. For me, a little bit cringy was that selfie thingy at the start, but you know, you're creative, so what am I? You should have a better idea, right, with it. This goes back to like the fact that I was saying to the other group as well, as in like when I give you the vibe of it, like the main word was seriousness and it was chill. You know, that doesn't come play with that selfie thing. You know what I mean? It could be something else that blends into that fierceness as well. Your synchro went a little bit off when it comes to that chorus-ish, and you know where you did something off. But I love the fact that y'all went very close when it comes to the intro and the end. And the nice exiting that y'all did, it was still like performance throughout that whole set. So there wasn't any like on off. I would give you all Team Crazy a 9 out of 10. Good job.
Yo, this is about to
I would have to say two people really stand out to me today. One of it is Step, and the other one is Wayward. I think the best advice would be to come from my class. Yeah, because I'm teaching and you can learn from me. Who surprised me the most would be the guy with the specs. I think it's Clement, right? His name is Clement. Yeah, I thought in rehearsal he's like kwai, like some like very decent boy, huh?
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Rated. If you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.
And if you want to learn how to dance, hit me up on the link down below.
And watch our other videos over there. Cue the music!